In Iran, crowds flooded the streets. Flags waved in the air, loud chants echoed through the capital. Iran was marking another anniversary of its Islamic revolution. A day that is so dark, yet it is celebrated. A day that always carries military symbolism for them, but this year, the message, it was sharper, it was stronger, and it was aimed directly at two nations, Israel and the US. At the center of Tehran stands Azadi Square. Though, where is Azadi, nobody knows. But one of Iran's most iconic national landmarks, at least they consider it. And this year, the square became something else. A stage where Iran displayed what it claims are remains of Israeli aerial machines, brought down during the last year's brief but intense conflict between the two nations. In fact, pieces of wreckage were placed in public view. Crowds gathered around them, cameras captured every angle. Now, for Iran, this was not just a display, it was a statement. Iranian officials described the display as a proof of their air defense power. They suggested that it showed their ability to detect, track, and destroy incoming aerial threats. And the timing of this showcase? It was not accidental, of course, because thousands of kilometers away, high-level diplomatic meetings were taking place, involving Israeli and American leadership. Which practically means that Iran's message was not just for domestic audiences, it was a global theater. But the display did not stop at aircraft wreckage. Iran also presented a lineup of military hardware. Everything was there. Their long-range missile, their cruise strike system, ballistic weapons designed for heavy impact. Each missile carried one silent message. Iran wants the world to know that it is prepared. As the parade continued, crowds shouted slogans against Israel and the US. These chants have long been part of Iran's Revolution Anniversary rally. But in today's geopolitical climate, they carried renewed intensity. It is so funny. It's funny because Iran compares themselves with the United States. Be it their military power, be it their intelligence power, be it their dominance. But can you ever imagine a superpower like the United States displaying the other countries' taken down jets just to show their strength, and that too on their special day, on their Victory Day parade? Never. In fact, not just the Western nations, be it any country, be it India, be it US, be it Canada, or be it the opponent countries like China and Russia, no country, absolutely no country on this planet is showcasing the enemy taken down aircraft. But Iran, of course. In the meantime, tensions between Iran, Washington, and Tel Aviv are rising once again. The shadow of last year's brief Iran-Israel confrontation still lingers over the region. Now, that clash shook the entire Middle East. It triggered military alerts across several countries. It increased fear of a wider regional war, and it reminded the global powers how quickly tension in this region can explode. Today, that same rivalry is growing sharper again. Nuclear negotiations remain fragile. Sanctions continue to pressure Iran's economy. Israel continues warning about Iran's expanding military capability. And Iran continues showing military strength as a signal of deterrence here. And at the same time, military analysts say that displays like these, they serve multiple purposes. A, they boost domestic morale. B, they send warnings to rivals. C, they strengthen negotiating leverage during diplomatic standout. In geopolitics, public military displays are rarely just celebrations. They are strategic messaging. And yes, another reason that this display is being watched globally is the timing. The Middle East is already dealing with rising instability. Multiple conflicts are unfolding across the region. Alliances are shifting and military deployments are increasing. So every major power is watching Iran's next move very carefully.